Happy morning, students. Welcome to your geography class. So, we are on the chapter North America, location, area, political, and physical features. In the last video, we have covered three physical features of North America. They were Canadian Shield, then we have covered Western Cordilleras and Eastern Highlands. So, today we are going to cover the fourth physical feature, that is Great Central Plains, and we will talk about rivers in North America. Yes, we will recall Eastern Highlands also in this video. Yes, let's start. The name of the chapter is North America, location, area, political and physical features. Topics for today are Eastern Highlands, the Central Lowlands, and rivers. Yes, another name of Eastern Highlands is Appalachian Mountains, okay, which we have discussed last time also. This time we will only recall little about it. The Central Lowlands are also known as Great Central Plains. Clear? And the next is rivers. Now, we have already discussed about Canadian Shield, Western Cordilleras, and Eastern Highlands. So this is a map of United States. So you cannot locate Canadian Shield here because Canadian Shield is in Canada. Okay, but you can see some of the physical features being shown very clearly here. So let's recall. So in the west, we have Western Cordilleras. Clear? Rocky Mountains is the easternmost part of Western Cordilleras. In the west coast, we have Cascade Range, Sierra Nevada, and in the center, we have Great Basin. Okay, so this is a Western Cordilleras of United States. Okay, you can see Pacific Ocean in the west. Then you can easily locate Great Lakes here. Okay, all the 5 lakes comprising Great Lakes. Some of the rivers are also being shown here, which we will discuss little later. Then in the east, we have Eastern Highlands, which are also known as Appalachian Mountains or Appalachians. Yes. And the fourth physical feature, which we are going to discuss today in detail, that is Great Plains. Please, they are also known as Central Lowlands and Great Central Plains. Clear? So now let's talk about Appalachians. So compared to the Western Cordilleras, the Appalachian Mountains or Eastern Highlands are lower. They lie parallel to the eastern margin of the continent. You can easily see, okay, to the east we have Atlantic Ocean. The Appalachians are old fold mountains and were once higher than the Rockies. Okay, you can easily relate Appalachian Mountains and Rocky Mountains, okay, to the fold mountains of India. Okay, Rocky Mountains resemble Himalayas as both are young fold mountains. Appalachian Mountains are old fold mountains. Can you recall old fold mountains of India? Yes, Aravallis. Clear? Now, the eastern slope of Eastern Highlands facing the Atlantic Ocean are steep, and Appalachian Mountains are also rich in minerals. Clear? So Appalachian Mountains are a system of mountain ranges running along the eastern coast of North America. Now let's talk about Great Central Plains, which is the fourth physical division of North America. The Great Plains or Great Central Plains, or even we call them as the Central Lowlands. So these are located in the countries of United States and Canada. Let's locate Great Plains in the map of North America. So all this pink portion, okay, this is the Central Lowlands or Great Central Plains of North America. Clear? The Great Plains is the name of high plateau of grasslands in North America. The Central Lowlands extend from the Hudson Bay in the north to the Gulf of Mexico in the south for a distance of more than 6,000 kilometers. This region, also known as Great Central Plains, lies between Western Cordilleras and the Eastern Highlands, having a width of about 2,000 kilometers. The plains are higher in the west. They slope northwards in Canada as proved by the flow of river Mackenzie into the Arctic Ocean. Yes, the river Mackenzie, it flows northwards to the Arctic Ocean. You can easily understand from here, the river Mackenzie, it flows northwards to the Arctic Ocean. Clear? In the United States, the slope of the plains is southwards and it is drained by the Mississippi and Missouri rivers which flow into the Gulf of Mexico. Okay, now this is a Mississippi River basin. So these rivers, they flow into Gulf of Mexico. So North America has a very large river system which is known as Mississippi, Missouri, Ohio. The Missouri and Ohio rivers flow into the Mississippi, thus making them tributaries of the Mississippi, and together they open into Gulf of Mexico. Clear? The Mississippi Missouri rivers, they form the largest river system in North America. Clear? Now, let's talk about rivers in North America, okay, in detail. So you can easily identify some of the rivers here: Yukon, Mackenzie, Fraser, Columbia, Churchill, Mississippi, Missouri, Ohio. Okay, they are together. Okay, so Ohio and Missouri, they form the tributaries of Mississippi and together they flow into Gulf of Mexico. So this is Rio Grande. Okay, then you have Colorado River, then St. Lawrence River. So let's talk about each in detail. North America has several large rivers. The most noteworthy among them are the rivers Mississippi, Mackenzie, St. Lawrence, Colorado, and Columbia. A brief description of the rivers is given. Rivers draining northwards into the Arctic Ocean. Okay, which are those? Yes, the Mackenzie River. The Mackenzie River is the longest river in Canada, draining into the Arctic Ocean. Yes, let's have a look again. So this is the Mackenzie River and it is going towards the north and it opens into the Arctic Ocean. Clear? Then we have Nelson River, which also travels northwards from Lake Winnipeg to Hudson Bay. Okay, let's have a look. So you can easily find out Lake Winnipeg here. Remember Winnipeg? Winnipeg is a city in Canada, which is at the 100° west. So yes, so this river Nelson, it flows northwards from Lake Winnipeg to the Hudson Bay. Yes, so you can easily understand from here, this is the Hudson Bay. Remember? Okay, Canadian Shield surrounds the Hudson Bay. Yes, so we have covered two rivers. They were River Mackenzie and River Nelson, which flow northwards towards the Arctic Ocean and the Hudson Bay. Clear? Now let's talk about other rivers which drain into the North Atlantic Ocean, that is towards east. So St. Lawrence River. So the rivers draining eastwards into the North Atlantic Ocean are St. Lawrence, Hudson, and fall line rivers like Potomac and Delaware. The St. Lawrence River, okay, you can easily locate here. It connects and drains the Great Lakes. Remember, these are the Great Lakes comprising 5 lakes, which are Lake Superior, Lake Michigan, Lake Huron, Lake Erie, and Lake Ontario. So it is the most important inland waterway in the world as it connects the lakes to the Atlantic Ocean. Clear? So this St. Lawrence River, it is the most important inland waterway in the world as it connects the lakes to the Atlantic Ocean. Clear? Providing routes for ocean-going vessels. So, this river is the most important inland waterway in the world as it connects the lakes all these lakes to the Atlantic Ocean, providing routes for ocean-going vessels. Clear? The St. Lawrence River is located in eastern Canada, yes, stretching from Lake Ontario to the Atlantic Ocean. Clear? Let's have a look here. All these are Great Lakes and this is our Atlantic Ocean. Fine? So you can understand this is a location of Ontario, the city, okay, which is on the name of Lake Ontario. Clear? Now let's talk about the rivers. They are draining westwards and southwestwards into the Pacific Ocean. Okay, totally in the opposite direction of Atlantic Ocean. Now the rivers like Yukon, Columbia, Fraser and Snake, they drain westwards and southwestwards into the Pacific Ocean. Now, Yukon River, the third longest river in North America, flowing northwest from the Coastal Range Mountains. Where are the Coastal Range Mountains? Yes, in the Western Cordilleras. Through the Yukon Territory and Alaska to the Bering Sea. Let's have a look. Yes, you can easily understand from here. This is Bering Sea. Okay, remember right in the northwest. And this is Alaska and this is a Yukon territory. Okay, and this is the Yukon River Basin. So this is the Yukon River. Yes. So, yes. So Yukon River flows and drains into Bering Sea, northwest. Clear? Next is Columbia River. The Columbia River is the largest river in the Pacific Northwest region of North America. Columbia River rises in the Rocky Mountains of British Columbia, Canada. So let's have a look here. This is Columbia River, this is British Columbia, and this river is flowing towards south. So this river is flowing towards south and then towards west into the Pacific Ocean. Clear? To the west, and remember Washington state is in the western part and Washington DC city is in the eastern part of North America. Yes. Now let's talk about the rivers which are draining south and southeastwards into Gulf of Mexico. Yes, the Mississippi River is the second longest river in North America, flowing to the Gulf of Mexico. Yes, you can easily see here. Rivers Mississippi and Missouri. Yes, this is Missouri. And their tributaries like the river Arkansas here, then Ohio, then Tennessee and Rio Grande. Clear? So these are the tributaries of Mississippi. All these rivers have helped in the development of the economy of North America as they provide water and fertile soil for agriculture and generation of hydroelectric power. So they together flow and drain into Gulf of Mexico. Okay, that is towards the southeastwards direction. Clear? Yes, now let's recall some of the rivers which we have already discussed over here. So you can easily identify most of these rivers. Yukon River, then we have Colorado River, Columbia River, Rio Grande, Arkansas, Missouri, Mississippi, Ohio, St. Lawrence, Hudson, and Potomac. Okay, so this is how the rivers are located in different parts of North America. Now let's recall what we have done till now. Yes, so this is a legend here. Okay, you know what is a legend? It is another name of key, helps to understand the map. Okay, so let's unlock the map with the help of the key here. The green color here shows Intermountain region. Yes, then so the pink color shows Western Cordilleras. Yes, the yellow color shows the interior plains, which are the central lowlands or the Great Central Plains. Yes, These are the coastal plains. Then we have Appalachian region, okay, Appalachian Mountains. These are the eastern highlands of North America. Then we have Great Lakes, okay, here. The red color shows Canadian Shield, okay, around the Hudson Bay here. Yes, this is the part of Arctic area. Clear? So you can easily understand the different physical divisions with the help of different colors here. Okay, Western Cordilleras, the Central Plains, Canadian Shield, and Appalachian Mountains. These are the four physical divisions of North America. Clear? So yes, students, I hope you have understood the four physical divisions of North America and the location of different rivers in North America. Yes? So that's all for today. Thank you. Have a nice day.